Introducing MetricStream M7 Compliance Management application for high-performing organizations. A user experience that is engaging, efficient, and personalized, helping you simplify and strengthen compliance with regulations across the organization. Let's take a look at the M7 Compliance Management application. Executive dashboards provide visibility into the compliance process across the enterprise and highlight issues that need to be addressed. The solution also keeps track of the compliance status, process ownership, assessment plans, and other data on graphic charts that can be accessed globally. Compliance information is displayed in real time, enabling users to drill down to access the data in finer levels of detail. The library helps defining and maintaining a centralized structure of the overall compliance and control hierarchy, including requirements, processes, risks for the processes, and controls to address the risks and mechanism to assess the controls. To create a library object, use the forms. In this form you can find a detail section to provide a control name, description, classification, schedule, and validity. Use the ownership and security section to specify the owner organization and the owner of the control. You can also select one level or two levels of approvals as required. User relationship sections to associate one or more relationships framework option with the control, such as areas of compliance, processes, requirements, and risks. Use the additional details section to attach documents relevant to the control that you are creating. You can also view the creation or modification history of the control. The MetricStream solution provides unique and flexible data visualization capabilities. Data can be viewed through Data Browser and Data Explorer functionalities for advanced data visualizations. The Data Browser allows data filtering and viewing a multidimensional tree-based data navigation for regulations, policies, functions, processes, risks, controls, and issues. The Data Browser Explorer functionality allows a 360-degree context-specific holistic view, allowing data to be viewed in an intuitive manner for easy inspections and navigation. The Data Explorer allows access to a granular level of detail that enhances and improves the impact analysis and decision-making process. The solution supports integration with reliable regulatory content sources, including commercial providers and government agencies in real time, providing easy access to authorized users. The solution also provides automated notifications to concerned users as and when new regulations are released and existing regulations are updated. Authorized users can also view the details of those notifications, notify external users, log any issues, and relate to GRC library objects. The solution helps manage compliance assessment programs effectively, as to ensure that controls and activities are designed to meet regulatory requirements. To plan for a control test, we need to create the plan first. Add the general information, select what type of test it is, add ownership and security, what type of scheduling we want for this plan, and then the scope. In this case, we are testing an area of compliance by testing their controls. But bear in mind that you can also test requirements, standard, business objectives, products, or any other library by testing any other object. You can see that we are testing GDPR by testing 3 controls. We can also add the sample size expected for this control testing. After identifying the scope of the plan, we need to assign that scope to specific users. In this case, we assigned the control testing for a tester, but you can also assign for the area of compliance owner. In the additional details, you can see who created the plan and when, and you can also select if you want evidences to be mandatory or attach any documents. To perform the control test, the user needs to look at the scope that he needs to test. In this case, we are testing GDPR by testing 3 controls. To test controls individually, we need to click on the control, add the samples that we want to test, mark their results, and after adding the samples, we can see the sample summary, how many were tested, how many passed, how many failed, and based on these results, we can then mark the control if it is operating effectively and if it is effective or not. By doing this, you are rating the control. After testing all the controls, the system gives you all the view of the testing. And based on this testing, you can then test the actual area of compliance by looking at the sample summary. You can mark the area of compliance rating and design effectiveness. At any point, if any issue was found, the user can add that issue, add the description, the rating, priority, what type, who's going to be responsible to manage the issue, who's going to be responsible to approve the issue, add recommendations, and relate to the object that failed during the testing. The user can also add evidences from the library or can attach any documents. After the control testing is approved, the user can see the control testing results under the compliance status by regulation. By clicking on the regulation, you can see all the testing results. A system also provides a control failure trend by regulation. Here you can see how many controls failed by regulation. The MetricStream solution enables you to manage and track surveys in an automated, systematic, and efficient manner. The solution streamlines the flow of survey data and information in the enterprise, and documents attestations and representations at various stages. Using the solution, you can configure and execute surveys to assess compliance with multiple policies and regulations. The solution helps you create, initiate, respond to, and approve surveys efficiently. You can also use the solution to conduct survey-based certifications processes to check the effectiveness of the controls. The solution provides enterprise-wide visibility into the survey management process through graphical, executive dashboards and flexible reporting capabilities. Users can select the type of report or dashboard view needed to access the survey results in detail. The solution allows to generate reports to track surveys metrics, along with scorecards and compliance dashboards. Drill down option is provided that enables users to view surveys-related statistics. The solution routes all issues that arise during the compliance assessment process through a systematic process of innovation and corrective actions. Users can initiate an issue, review and implement the appropriate action plan, and see it through the closure. Each issue is assigned to a unique case ID, so that it can be tracked in real time as it moves from one stage to the next. Automated alerts notify the appropriate personnel to follow up on each issue and trigger escalation emails if deadlines are not met.